So I had this idea when it came to Star Citizen a little while ago, and I thought I might run it past you guys and see what people have to think. So obviously, a lot of games do the Halloween thing, and this is the same with obviously Star Citizen. We just recently had the mission where you went through and you got the jack-o'-lantern. I have a bit of a better idea of a future event, and it can also be repurposed as a normal mission. So let me go through and do a little bit of story time, tell you explain how the mission would work, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. So, for example, Star Citizen. Say we in October, when October starts up next year. So, obviously we have about 12 months or whatever, or 2 years, whatever they want to put this in. But you get a mission that comes up on your thing, on your HUD, or on your mobiGlas, where it turns around and says, hey, we have a unusual signal, or an EMP or whatever it may be, some IR signal or whatever it may be, from outside the galaxy. We don't know what this is. Can you please go to this location to check it out? So obviously the first few times you want to go through, you might want to go and talk to a few people that are in your bases. You might go after Rico. You might head back to Port Lazar, trying to gather some intel about exactly where this signal is. So for example, you can have it so that you go to, for example, you go to Grimhex and you speak to a guy in a bar who says, yeah, I saw this signal. I was out scanning at this point and I came across and I saw it out there. I got a ping of it out there. And then you go to Port Lazar, you talk to the administrator who was talking to a bloke who turned around and said, yeah, I was going through and I found it at this location. And slowly you've sort of been able to triangulate the area where the signal comes from. And after you've talked about 3 or 4 people, you have a fairly good idea where the signal is. And you go out and you investigate. So you go out in your ship. And you end up finding this huge, great big ship, this great big carrier, this great big capital ship. Now, obviously, for this, I would suggest doing something like the Vandal or some alien race. The hangar bay or the bay at the back of the ship or wherever it may be is open. You fly in, you land, and as you land, the doors close. So you're locked in this ship. And the whole objective is you go through and you've realized that this is a experimental ship or that this is an alien ship and you need intel. So your mission is to simply go through and to get this intel for this ship.
She'll be waiting for you in the hangar.
As you start going through and investigating, obviously there's parts of the ship that are decompressed. There's mess everywhere. There's sort of all sorts of bodies and whatever it may be all over the place. You start to notice some movement and you realize that this ship is very badly damaged, but maybe the reactor has gone critical. It's leaked radiation that's caused some sort of disease. Something off like the whole zombie take. Where you start seeing these crew, they're missing like arms, they're deformed, and they're basically a little bit ravenous. Something like what the Reavers out of Serenity or the Reavers out of Firefly, the TV show. Anyway, it's a bit of a survival mission where you have to go up, you grab, like, for example, a memory card, you download the computer core, whatever it may be. Can have different objectives, and you basically go through and you download this stuff, get out and get back to your ship and try and survive this onslaught of these enemies that are chasing you and trying to shoot you or kill you, or eat you or whatever it may be. Obviously Halloween you do the whole zombie thing. But yeah, you're shooting them, you're dropping them as you're going through, clearing these rooms sort of thing. And you'd have it so that these zombies and whatnot would just constantly keep respawning, so that, no matter how long you stayed there, you just, in the end, simply run out of bullets. But the whole objective isn't to clear this ship, so to speak, but it's more a case of going through and grabbing this card and getting out of there as fast as you can and just taking out the enemies that are along your way, and just keep moving, keep pushing to get this card. Grab the card and get out of there before you're overwhelmed by just a mass amounts of these enemies. Now, obviously, when you get back to the hangar bay, obviously, you can unlock the door, or you can, hit a button or something to open the door, like emergency override or something like that will come up. And then you basically fly off and you hand the card into someone at Grim Hex, or you can hand it into, Port Alizar, or whoever it may be, Hurston, Future, whatever it may be. And it's sort of like a twist on the zombies sort of tale, where you got to survive the mission to obviously go through and to grab this stuff, grab this detail, or grab this intel. It might be a memory card, it could be a hard drive core, whatever it may be, power supply, or whatever. And yeah, like I say, obviously use a Vandal ship, like a Vandal capital ship or something like that. Now, the best part about this mission that I've also thought of is that you could repurpose it for normal missions. So, for example, when it's not Halloween, it's not the month of October, you could go through and you could make it so that they're not zombie-like creatures, that they're just normal Vandals, and that they're stuck on this ship because the ship is so badly damaged. So you could obviously have it so that you go through and grab a Vandal weapon or whatever it may be, intel, data core, whatever it may be. But obviously for Halloween, I would say, make it, zombies of sorts. And for normal time, you could just repurpose it as normal Vandal. And that way you're not sort of making this mission for just, a month of the year. It could be repurposed for the rest of the 11 months. Now, yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was thinking, I was playing Star Citizen one night as I'm playing in the game, and I was just sitting there thinking they don't really do much for Halloween. Obviously, this is before we found the Jack-o'-lantern mission. But yeah, like I was saying, it was just, they don't really do much, and this is something that they could do on the Halloween side of things. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts when it comes to Star Citizen celebrating Halloween? Do you like this Halloween idea? The best part about it is you could go in with like a team even. You could do like a team mission to get this. One sort of grabbing the data core when his mates are backing him up and shooting the zombies during Halloween, or Vandal during normal time, to basically, cover his ass while his mate's pulling out this data. But yeah, let me know your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you like this idea? Do you think this is something that Cloud Imperium or CGI should put, CIG, should put in the actual Star Citizen? What would be your Halloween idea? What would be your Halloween suggestion for Star Citizen? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I will post this on Spectrum and a few of the Discords. And who knows, maybe we can get Star Citizen to go through and to actually put this in for a mission or something. Who knows? But guys, if this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.